2 straight incompletions have him staring at 3rd and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's right on target. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to gap the...
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds a man on the right. Tripped up for the tackle. Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more, David, when you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, a better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
Throws for the tight end. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Going up top on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Makes a connection. Snowed under by the defense.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll throw it on 1st down. They're bringing heat. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. What a snag by the defense. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay low. tackles, and he made the pick.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to find his man on first down. Now adjusting. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him. And
here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? Trying to take it back. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A gutsy call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. The snap sets up the throw. He makes the grab. The two-point try is good, and they take the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. And the returner will be brought down. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Really nice job there by the safety back in the middle of the field. You see his range and the speed. He's able to close on the ball and then knock it away. Nice play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He wants a big play here late. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great job by this offense executing down the field. All of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2, 1, horn, gun, ball game, and they got it done.
And that is heartbreaking for the defense as well, guys. They needed one stop. One big stop at a critical juncture of the game, and I know for them moving forward, that's a play they're not going to soon forget.
No, in ways I could have executed a little bit better, but the offense ain't feeling that way. They're feeling really good about putting that drive together when it mattered most and getting the ball in the end zone.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And there he is. When you build a tight end, you'd build one just like this, especially with those reliable mitts, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, he makes big plays in big games. Watch for him on third down in the red zone. He has a chance to leave an impact in this game.
Well, it's so nice to have such a big body that when he's covered, he's open, right? Like, it doesn't matter because he's got great hands and that big frame you can really utilize.
Makes the grab. It's Harrington. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go and execute it on game day like that.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. It's Harrington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Past the 30. At 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
And finding ways to impact the game, early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Taking a shot on the first play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Trying to convert this second and short. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sideline. Just picked up a few, but enough for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Seventh play of the drive coming up and a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I guess they believe the entire field is four-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. A shot toward the end zone. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Now on second down. And he just took a knee. I mean, so much for extending the play. He just quit on it. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. And they'll take a knee. And And on fourth down, they'll come up and take the knee.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Comes out throwing on first down. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
Here's the handoff. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets out of bounds after the big game. First and goal.
Great execution by this offense. The running game coming through, perfect fashion, breaks the big run, finishes inside the 10.
And they do a great job field with their wide receivers too, and all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Turning to the running game on first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to power it in. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Man, when you get opportunities down on the 1-yard line, you've got to capitalize. You cannot allow negative plays like that, though.
I think offenses want to be balanced and be able to take advantage of things, but man, just be the more physical team, pound it downhill, and get a touchdown.
Trying to push their way into the end zone on 3rd and goal. Knocked off his feet.
4th down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
Well, you'd think this would be a very makeable field goal attempt, but they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll leave it with him. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Great job of containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. And they're in.